we're back with Jack the Shepherd, and I've just kind of received some startling news about him.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you haven't answered his question about the boy.
He doesn't know anything. He's just causing...
Just speak the truth, or you'll make this harder than it needs to be.
In God's name, do not torture an old man. What else do you want to know?
Did you give this man the child he speaks of?
I did, and I regret it to this day.
I regret it even more if you do not tell the truth right now.
But if I tell you, I'm worse than dead.
He intends to draw it out, apparently.
No, I've told you. I already gave him that child.
Well, where did you get him? From your house? From somewhere else? Where?
Not mine, no. A man gave him to me.
Whose house did he belong to?
For Pete's peppers, Oedipus. Do not ask me anymore.
You won't be banished here if I have to ask again.
Then the child was from the palace of Laos.
A slave child? Or one of his own line?
I can't say anything else. I'm on the brink of dreadful speech.
I am on the brink of listening to this dreadful speech, yet I must hear.
If you must hear this, then they said it was Laos' child. But your wife can tell you about that.
What does my wife have to do with anything? Did she give you the child?
Oedipus, I'm afraid she did.
But why?
I was told to get rid of it.
Gutless mother.
It was said that the boy would kill his own father.
Why did you give this child to the old man?
I felt bad, Oedipus, and I thought that this old man would take him far away to his home country. I mean, he saved him, but for what reason?
So it was true. I played with my mother. So, welcome back to the Late Show with Oedipus Rex. And I'm afraid that's going to be all for tonight. So, tune in next week and I'll gouge my eyes out.
Alas, for the seed of men, what measure shall I give these generations, that breathe on the void and are void, and exist and do not exist, who bears more weight of joy than the mass of sunlight shifting images, or who shall make his thoughts stay on, that downtime drifts away, your splendor is all fallen, O naked brow, wrath and tears, O change of Oedipus, I saw your days called no man blessed, your great days like ghosts gone.
That mine was a strong bow. Deep, how deep you drew it then, hard archer. At a dim fearful range, and brought dear glory down. You overcame the stranger, the virgin with her hooking lying claws, and through death sang, stood like a tower, to make pale Thebes take heart, fortress against our sorrow, true king, giver of laws, majestic Oedipus. No prince in Thebes had ever such renown, no prince won such grace or power.
And now of all men ever known, most pitiful is this man's story. His fortunes are most changed, his state fallen to a low slaves, ground under bitter fate. O Oedipus, most royal one, the great door that expelled you to the light, grave at night, gave night to your glory. As to the father, to the fathering son, all understood too late. How could that queen whom Laos won, the garden that he harrowed at his height, be silent when the act was done?
But all lies fail before time's eye, all actions come to justice there. Though never willed, though far down from the deep past, your bed, your dread searings, are brought to book at last. Child by Laos, doomed to die, then doomed to lose that fortunate little death. Would God you never took breath in this air, that would be my wailing lips I take to cry. For I weep, the world's outcast, I was blind, and now I can tell why. Asleep, for you had given the ease of breath to Thebes while the false years went by.